They're calling the April 2nd storm one for the history books. Today, representatives from local co-ops, North Dakota state government, and the federal government are gathering to go over the severity of the damage caused by that spring blizzard. Mor-Gran-Sou co-manager Don Franklund puts the scope of the damage in perspective.
At one point in time, we had every consumer of Mor-Gran-Sou out of power. We ended up with 9 to 12 inches of wet, frozen snow on everything. It stuck like glue. And then we had 60-mile-an-hour wind. Stuff's not supposed to stand up in those weather conditions we had. And I think the Western Area Power Administration towers are a great indicator. They fall down, everything's going down. There's nothing you can do to stop it. We had over 520 miles of power line down, and we think we'll inch up close to that 600 mark before everything's said and done. Now, to put that in perspective, we're building a power line from Mandan, North Dakota to Cheyenne, Wyoming. We're not quite the Spearfish, but we're getting there. Right now, these line contractors are building 35 miles of power line a day. Now, I've been building power line most of my life, and that's a flat, amazing number.
In a fairly isolated area, but just a weather system that sat right on top of it, just beat the holy heck out of us. Devastating an infrastructure like nothing you've ever seen. To have WAPA say that in the years they've run their system, they've never taken a hit like this on the northern Great Plains, lets us know this really is one for the history books.
Our estimate on just the REC infrastructure damage is in excess of $33 million, and of that, Don, about 30 of it was what we show in the columns for Morton, Grant, and Sioux counties and Mor-Gran-Sou. As a result of the preliminary data assessments yesterday, we pulled together the request for the governor to submit to the president for a disaster declaration that went in late yesterday afternoon.
Pomeroy says this disaster has not only passed the threshold for a disaster declaration, it's obliterated it. Pomeroy says the declaration should come by the end of the week. For Basin Electric, I'm Tracy Bettenhausen.